Hey, what's up, guys? So, first off, just some news on our alliance situation. We actually merged with Seven Seas. So now we're kind of like a big alliance family. With Seven Seas being the more competitive alliance, and then Estrella is gonna be the kind of like a training alliance now. Yeah, I mean we're matched up with someone from continent 29, I think. And yeah, it's yeah, this one was pretty much over by then. So I actually, like they're pretty tough. Um, had we not, prior to the merge, I think either alliance might have a tough time. I mean, I think it would be a pretty close match for both alliances. But after the merge, I mean, it's pretty easy now. Yeah, this first one just like a clean. I just threw in my second and second blue team, but I probably should have kept Palmera. Like she's becoming one of the top defenders. I think we've been talking about her a little bit, and then how strong she is on defense. Yeah, like I actually had one where I faced one later that really just like kept on one-shotting me because it's just really tough. Anyway, yeah, this team, this is a Rune Shield. I just threw in my green team. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, this war is over already. I probably should have kept that other weapon just to try it. But yeah, this one actually got. I thought it was gonna be pretty easy, but like it's one of those days where I just had a pretty bad day in terms of boards. Yeah, like there's something happened like that I haven't had in a while. But yeah, that's one of the later matches. We'll get there. So yeah, this one I probably made. I don't know if it's a mistake, but yeah, I probably should have waited a little bit just for some of the shields to go away. Because I think like most of these shields have turn limits. So like if you get it from Midas's weapon, it's like 4 or 5 turns, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I probably jumped the gun a little bit, but and it's not too bad. But yeah, like this one, and then I think it was like the next one. I was just like, man, can I just get some stones? Yeah, I guess I probably didn't play it as well as I could, but it's probably easier or better to play from the top, so that there's higher chance of higher chance for cascades and stuff. But like it's just one of those days where I just can't get anything to come up. Yeah, like the damage is definitely ramping up a little bit now. And I was kind of getting like a little worried. I'm like, come on, just give me something, right? I think I still. I mean, even at this point, I'm like, okay, I still want to take out what's her name, Lupita, because I just find her nasty when like especially when I don't have a rune shield to protect me anymore. But like right here, I saw that what's her name, Aaliyah had minimal shield. So and I figured I can definitely take her out with all my greens. So I took that. So now I have to get rid of Lupita and Aurelia. Those two are definitely annoying. But yeah, it took a while. I just can't get anything going. It's like, and then I actually waited a little too long right here. It took me too long to get the stones, and then like damage ramped up, and then I ended up losing to, or not losing, but like I ended up like some of my heroes got taken out by what's his name, Melfort. And then so one thing that I kind of wasn't too careful with is that when you have sheer damage, those single target heroes like Irelia, even though she's hitting one, the skill damage counts for all because of the sheer damage. So that kind of like quickly got rid of all my rune shield. If you don't have like like a regular shield on top of it, that eats away your her hit eats away your rune shield like really fast. So Irelia on the far left wing is a very good position for rune shield. So yeah, I mean, this guy had a pretty decent setup with how all the heroes are set up. I don't know, but like I do think he could reduce the number of blues. I don't know if that's what he's going for, because I mean, he's kind of controlling what heroes you bring to attack him, right? In the sense that with that setup, like most likely you're just gonna go with a lot of greens. Maybe not full mono like me, but most people would just go at least 3 or 4. I mean, or most likely 3. Just to take advantage of those 3 blues. But yeah, I mean that's one way. That's one thing you got to think about on when you set up your defense, right? Like how most people would attack your defense. Like that's why sometimes you don't really think about it, but even if you go full, if you go red heavy, like a counter Colette and Garabeth and Bedivere, like that kind of lineup, and you put those 3 up front, and then you put maybe Palmera and Irelia in the back. If they attack with blues, then once they take out the front line, your back line is going to charge really fast, because of whenever they ghost blues, they're going to get double mana as well. And Palmera is nasty when it's just her and a few targets that she can take out one shot. So I mean those are I think not bad defenses. Not that I would put them out there, like but just some suggestions. No, at this point I was like, man, will I be able to pull this one out? But like I waited a little too long to fire what's his name, Xiao Ming and Febula. But yeah, happens. And I think I got lucky here. Like I think this Malfoy is not awakened or something. Like so that's just like the shield from the weapon. Actually, like at this point, Isadora is really good because of her defense up. So I'm not taking huge hits. I pretty much went downhill from here. Like this one, Palmera like just destroyed me. I actually just pulled Fiona from the blue elemental banner. I mean this start is not bad. I pretty much got everyone charged, and at this point, like I had a choice. I thought about, like, the reason I brought what's her name, Wanda. So I used Fiona first for the attack up. So everyone has a attack up, and I think I went after Palmera right here. But I think that was kind of a mistake. I should have stopped right here. Like I should have waited one more turn. and then fire everything at her. Because Fiona charged her up with I think like 30% damage reduction or something like that. Like, you know, and then yeah, like she was just, and then when I charge up like 3 stacks of the attack up, I think 50% more damage. I mean, like she's just one-shotting everyone. It was nasty. And then yeah, like right here, I just couldn't take her out basically. That damage reduction. And clearly I didn't plan my attacks as well as I should. Because right here I should have waited 1 turn, or maybe not waited 1 turn. I should have fired what's her name, Wanda first, so that she doesn't have the stacks of you know, damage reduction. And then I think she one-shotted what's his name. So luckily she's not fully awake. Oh, even if she's fully awakened, I didn't check. Even if she's fully awakened, she wouldn't get healed in this one. Yeah, I brought what's her name, Aaliyah here just for the stones, and then and I really wanted to test out this 4 anti-team. And you know, like one thing that I guess I knew, but like just didn't really think about for this team was that all these generated mana stones have they give reduced mana. I think the exact percentage is questionable. I think it's roughly around 30 to 40%. So even though you have a lot of them, your heroes are not charging this normally. Essentially, you're not getting the full mana from those stones. So it's probably better to pair all these heroes with weapons that increase mana gain to kind of offset some of that. But I don't know, just, you know, learning process. Yeah, this next one, I went with my counterattack team, and I threw Jane there just so that I can hopefully, you know, offset some of the damage. And then like this board was just like, that was something. Like I haven't seen a board this bad. Like overall, you know, like your starting board can be bad, but you know, like at least get going soon, right? And then like, you know, normally with I think I had, what did I have here? I had the regular I think did I have the whip? No, I didn't have the whip. I had like a level 40, I think it was level 50 energizing bow or something. And the Bedivere didn't even charge until like how many turns after. Like, and I had you know, like, so I mean it usually takes some like 8 tiles or 8 stones or something, but yeah, I mean this defense really, I mean, like, you know, if I don't get him going early and I'm taking a lot of damage from Aurelia, like that's not a good thing for this you know, attacking team. But yeah, you know, with you going in with the Antia weapon and all, you think that you can get Bedivere within the first maybe 2 turns, like at worst, right? But yeah, that took me quite a while. So yeah, I mean, and at this point it was I'm just trying to get anything. So yeah, I yeah, this one was bad, and I left a pretty nasty clean for someone. Yeah, I don't think did Wukong ever go out? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went off once, so I was able to take out Elmist. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have taken out anyone, but you know, I probably should have taken out Midas. But yeah, like no, I think the reason I took out Elmist was because I wanted to get rid of him for his dispelling stuff, but you know, like that was when I was thinking that I thought I could still win that one, but nope. And then yeah, and then I went in with this one. Yeah, this one was pretty easy. This team is just sick, and you know, if I have the stones, that's over. Um, and then, oh yeah, it's over. Who did I go after? Probably went after Garabeth. I probably should have gone after Elmis first, but it's weak elements, so I probably wouldn't be able to kill him. Yeah, once I got going, then it's done. So, yeah, this one ended okay. And the last one, I wanted to test something with Damon, because I have what's his name, Percival, and I think Percival is like in his descriptions, skill descriptions, says he's immune, or his passive is actually immune to all debuffs. So, I had the thought that maybe I can pair him with Damon, so that like so he doesn't receive the the exhaustion debuff. And I don't know, I kind of asked around on Discord, but I didn't get a response anywhere. So I figured I'd try it myself. And then I actually like haven't used these heroes a lot. So Percival, like, that might be my first time using him. I actually just got him to 120. So I was still like reading some of the descriptions. Yeah, this team I just threw together. And then so yeah, Garabeth went off. So that's gonna hurt now when I hit him. But yeah, I was reading some of the descriptions, and then I think for here I was mostly checking to see if they hit all or just hit one, or whatever. Because I mean, they have sheer damage, so it doesn't really matter. But you gotta understand what your heroes are doing. So I think, I forgot which one, but now I just forgot. I think one of them gives the debuff to accuracy. I think it was Percival. So I checked. He did not get the debuff, the exhaustion. So now he's actually really good to pair with Damon, because so that's an actually like a free boost to your attack if you can stack up a lot of stacks on Damon. So that was it Venus. I think that Venus hero is actually pretty good to pair with Demon too, because or Damon, because like you want someone who's fast. So her plus Hytal. So these like very fast heroes, like if you can get some stones going, you can charge up Demon or Damon very fast, and then and then you can do some insane damage. Yeah, like I was taken out, and then I think I think he just fled here. Like, yeah. I mean, like I said, like, didn't really matter, like, these scores. So I was just like, yeah. Anyway, it wasn't a great war for me. So this is a terrible debut for the new alliance. Anyway, didn't even break 500. Ugh. Thanks for watching.